Hello, good morning everyone. It's Miss Kendra from Learn and Play Montessori School. How are you doing? Really good. Did you have some breakfast? No? Oh, that's okay. Some of you did? Yeah? Did you chew it up with your teeth? Yeah? And you swallowed it? Yeah, went down your esophagus, you remember? Awesome. So maybe right now it's like swimming around in your stomach still, you think? Maybe. Depends on when you ate it, huh? Okay, well let's take a look at the calendar. We remember yesterday was Monday. Thank you. Today is Tuesday. That's right. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Super. And we are in the new month, right? What month are we in? After July is August. Thank you. We're in the month of August. It is Tuesday, August 4th now, 2020. Excellent. And you guys remember how many months are in the year, right? Good. 12 months. I'm just testing you. Before we jump into our worksheets, I want to remind us, everyone, that we have a special guest today, and we're gonna need some paper and some pencil, some blank paper, okay? Awesome. Let's jump into our worksheets. We're looking at something new today, and those are nouns. So let's look at this paper here. I'm gonna put my name up top and the date. And let's read these directions and see what we're gonna do. This says, color the circle to show if the picture is a person, place, or thing. So we're looking for nouns. Can you say the word noun? Noun. Yeah, that word here. Nouns. And nouns can be a person, a place, or a thing, right? So why don't you follow me? I'm gonna go take a look around my classroom and grab a couple objects. We'll see if they're nouns. Okay, let's see here. How about some glitter? Yeah? And the flag, and let's think one more. How about this little stapler? Pretty cute. All right, let's sit down and look at these things here. So I have 3 objects here with me. We'll make it 4. I found a paper clip. Okay, and do you know what these are called? Yeah, they're nouns, but what are these called? What is this called? Glitter. Yeah, that's the name of this, right? And this is what? A stapler. That's right. What is this? Yeah, a flag, the American flag. And this is a paper clip, a paper clip. So all of these have names, right? Like this is a paper clip, this is a flag, this is a stapler, and this is glitter. They all have names. Now, these are all nouns, right? These are a thing, right? This is a thing, and this is a thing, and this, and this. What else is a noun? A person, like me, Miss Kendra, or, Miss Kathleen, or Miss Kelly, right? Those are all people. Those are all nouns, right? Now, what else is a noun? We said a place, like School. School is a noun, right? Yeah, so we have names for all of these things, right? And names are really old. Names are really old. Like glitter has always been called glitter. That's its name. It's really, really old. Can you think of something with no name? Something with no name? How do you even do that? I don't know. Can I pick up something with no name? Huh? No, right? All of these objects in the classroom, at home, those have names because they are things or places or people, right? So names are really, really old. And because this is a Montessori school, we like to teach a lot of those concepts. And when we're teaching nouns, you'll always see a black pyramid, right? Because pyramids are really, really old. So at Montessori, we symbolize nouns with a black pyramid. Cool, right? Okay, so let's take a look at some of these pictures we see on our worksheet. Remember, the directions say color the circle to show if the picture is a person, place, or thing. If it is a person, place, or thing, it is a noun. So let's color the circle to show if the picture is a person, place, or thing. I'm going to pick a green color. And maybe later I'll color the pictures. Right now I'm coloring the circles. So this is a picture of what? An umbrella, yeah. So is an umbrella a person, a place, or a thing? Well, is that a person? No. Is that a place? Can you go there? Not really. That's a thing. An umbrella is a thing. Right? All those things Miss Kendra grabbed, right? This is a thing. It's not a person. It's not a place. That's a thing. And here, oh, the zoo. The zoo. Is the zoo a person? Yeah, well, we might see people at the zoo, but the zoo is not a person. Is it a place? Can you go to the zoo? Yeah? Yeah, is it a thing? Well, it's more of a place because you can go there. Let's color in place. Okay, and here we see a picture of a dad. Now, a dad, is dad a thing? No. Is he a place? No, you can't live in dad. Is it a person? Is dad a person? Like you and me? Yeah, of course, dad is a person. Yes, let's circle person. It's a person, place, or thing. So all of these pictures are nouns. We are saying what kind of noun is it? Okay, this next one, this is a post office. Who works at the post office? We did this last week. We talked about this person works at the post office. The mailman, right? The mailman is a person. The post office is something different, right? That's not a person. Is that a place or a thing? Well, a place is somewhere I can go. Can you go to the post office? Yeah, the post office is a place. Let's color place. Okay, and here I see a picture of a girl. Now, is a girl a person, place, or thing? Yeah, that's a person, right? It's not a place. And it's not a thing. That's a person. That is a person. What's this next picture here? Yeah, you recognize that. That's a carrot. Now, is a carrot a person? I don't think so. Is a carrot a place? Not so much. Is a carrot a thing? Yes, a carrot is a thing. Let's circle that. Now, what kind of noun do you think my pencil is? Is this a person? Is this a place? Is this a thing? Yeah, my pencil is a thing also. So let's finish these three at home, okay? Okay, and we don't want to forget that animals are also nouns too, okay? Here they're umbrellaed under things. Okay, let's take a look at our next worksheet. Some ending blends. Okay, I'm going to write my name up top. And the date. So these directions say write the ending blend for each picture. Okay, let's do that. This first picture is of a queen, a king, a king. Okay, so what's the ending blend for king? King. What's the ending blend? Did you hear an N? Yeah. King. G. NG. Okay. And the next one is string. String. What is the ending sound of string? NG. Okay, and this boy is what? He's singing. That's right. He's singing. Sing. What's the ending sound, ending blend in sing? NG. Yeah. Great job. Okay. So I think that if you guys keep going, you're going to be able to finish this all by yourself. Okay? Okay. And if you need some help, that's okay to ask for help. Let's take a look at our reader. Let's take a look at the page that has Sam up top. Does it look like he's having fun there? Not so much, huh? Okay, let's see here. Are you reading with me? Thank you. A pan hit or hid Sam. What's going on there when we look? Yeah, it looks like that hit him. A pan hit Sam. Are we going to circle hit or hid? Yeah, hit. Okay. Do you think he's going to be okay? I hope so. What's the next one? Sam hid the pan. He's hiding that pan. He hid the pan. What letter are we missing there in hid? I. Thank you. I. And in the word hid, is I long or is I short? Hid. Yeah, that's a short I. And if it was a long I, what would that sound like? Yeah, like hide. That's right. Okay, let's finish the rest of this page later. Let's look at the other one. Okay. Well, she's not eating the hammer, okay? She is tapping a nail, just so we know. Because do we eat hammers? No, our digestive system would not like that. Okay, let's read the first one. Anne has Sam's ship. Is that a ship? It's a shop. Ship, yeah. So what letter are we missing there in ship? An I. Super. Okay. Is Anne sad? Does she look very sad? No? Okay, are we gonna circle yes or no? You got it. No. Alrighty. Let's finish the rest of the reader at home, okay? You guys keep sounding out. And let's do some penmanship. Miss Kendra. Okay, so these letters that we have here are S, H, O, and P. And then we have a word down at the bottom here. It says shop, right? Shop. Yesterday we did food, and now we're doing shop, right? That reminds me of someone we're going to talk about later, the grocery worker. Let's trace our big S. We're going to start at the bottom line. We're going to go all the way up to the top line, around, back down to the bottom, and out to the next letter. Okay, and our little s starts at the bottom line, goes up to the halfway line, back down, around, close the S, and out to the next letter. I'm going to practice my small s over here. I'd be so happy if you practice all your s's. Okay, and our big H. Starting up top there, all the way down. New line, we're starting at the top line, going to the bottom line, and close your H with a swoosh out to the next letter. Our little h starts at the bottom line, goes all the way up to the top line, back down to the bottom line, come back up to make your H, and out to the next letter. I'm going to do my small h over here, to the top line, back down to the bottom, halfway, and out to the next letter. You remember our O. We did a bunch of O's yesterday, starting up top for the big one, around, and closing out. And our little one starts at the bottom line. We're going to go up, halfway, around, close your O, and out to the next letter. Not at the bottom, right at the top. Okay, our little O, out to the next letter. All right, let's do our P. I'm going to start at the halfway line, up, all the way down, and close your P. And the little one, start at the bottom line, goes up halfway, then we're going to go down past the bottom line, up, around, and out to the next letter. Okay, our little P, and out. All right, you ready to write shop? Super, let's write shop. We're going to start with our S, and then our H, O, and P. Good job. Maybe we can try down here after we do lots of practicing. Wonderful. Okay, you guys. That was great. Let's go take a look at some math. Come on over. And I'm gonna get all of my things. So today we're gonna do some more skip counting. Yesterday we did skip counting by twos, and today we're gonna do skip counting by threes. Now, I brought some of my Montessori materials for us. This is going to be really, really, really helpful when we're learning how to do this skip counting. Okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is move my mat the other way. Okay? Because I need it to be long. Okay? So we're going to do skip counting by three. On this worksheet here, you can see all these cute little teddy bears. Yeah? This worksheet goes with the next worksheet, and we need to cut out these numbers and place them where they belong in order on these teddy bears. And this is another caterpillar for some more skip counting practice. Okay, but let's take a look at our Montessori materials first. So you guys know what we've been using those gold beads for our tens. These are beads for counting threes, right? We did some multiplication, like 3 times 1, 3 times 2, those kind of things. Yeah? Okay, so we remember, what do we remember? We remember how to count. So when we're looking at these beads here, we are able to count by threes. We have all these wonderful indicators. And you guys, I have some really, really, really awesome news for you. We are going to have home materials for you available in our store on our website at learnandplaymontessori.com. You can look under store, and very soon we're going to have materials so you can do this kind of thing at home. Okay? All right, let's get started here. So I'm going to start at the top here and go down. So when we're counting by threes, we need to make sure our sections are only 3 beads. So let's count the first section. We have this arrow to point to it so we remember. 1, that's second bead, 1, 2, and 3. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3 beads there. Right, and when we're counting by threes, we're gonna go by threes. We're gonna go to the next. So we count 1, 2, 3. That's the first one. So let's use this worksheet for now. So we have, right, 3 is the first one. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go another 3. Why? Because we're counting by threes. So back here on the beads, we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. So we know the second is 6 in our skip counting. Now we need to go 3 more. What's the next number? 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. That's our next number. We can write a 9. 9. Okay, let's do our next 3. 10, 11, 12. 10, 11, 12. That's our next one. 12. 13, 14, 15. 15, that's our next number. And so can you help me count to the next one? We have 15, 16, thank you. 18, yes, 18. All right, that's going to be our next number. Okay, and let's look at the next ones. Then 19, 20, 21. What's this one? 22, 23, 24. Excellent. And we have one more here. 25, 26, 27. 27. Okay, so when we're counting by nines, we are going to say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 22, 24, 27. Right? So let's use these worksheets to do lots of awesome practice for our skip counting. And that is going to be really, 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 really helpful when we're looking at multiplication. Okay, so let's look at this. I just made this just special for us. So if we have a 3 times 0, how much is that? Yeah, that's 0. So I'm really happy you remember that. And if we have 3 times 1, just one time, how many do we, what do we have? 3. Okay. And you remember, what is 3 times 2? That's like 3 plus 3. So we have 3 and 3. What's 3 times 2? 6. And 3 times 3 is 9, right? And so 3 times 3 is 9. That's like 3 plus 3 plus 3, right? And then 3 times 4, that's like 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, right? All the way to 12, 3 times 4, another 3. And another 3, 3 times 5. 15. Do you see how with a lot of practice, skip counting our 3s, we're going to be able to do our multiplication real speedy. Isn't that cool? Yeah, and I want to mention again, materials like these and a home version is going to be available to everyone, all of you, very soon on our store, learnandplaymontessori.com. You can look there now. Okay, and I'm going to clean these back up onto my tray. I'm going to put them back later. And before we jump to the next thing, let's take a look at our clock worksheet. Do you guys remember this clock worksheet? Oh, you do? Okay, well that's great. Then you're going to be able to help me with this. Miss Kendra is my name. Okay, so these directions say write the time shown under each clock. So we remember that the short arm of the clock, right, one is taller, one is longer, and one is shorter. The short one tells us the hour. That's the hour hand, hour. And the long one tells us our minutes. Our minutes. So when we see the minute hand at a 12, we know it's o'clock. We know there's no minutes past that hour. Okay, so this one has the short hour hand pointing at the 2 and the minute hand at the 12. That means it's 2 o'clock. Now this next one shows the hour hand pointing to the what? the 5, and the minute hand is pointing to the 12. So what time is it? Exactly. We know it's 5 o'clock there. And I want you to keep going with these next ones, okay? And if you need help, I'm really happy to help you in Zoom, and you can always comment on our Facebook and ask questions there too, okay? All right, let's take a look at our grocery worker, and then we will do something even more fun, okay? Alrighty, so our grocery worker is a really, really important community helper. Now, we remember that the food is grown at the farm, right? We appreciate the farmers. But really awesome is a grocery worker, right? So when you go to the grocery store, what kind of things do you see there? Yeah, lots of food. Do they have other things too? Yeah. They have what? To clean? Yeah, they have some cleaning supplies. Can you find some soap? Shampoo? Yeah. Some cleaning supplies for people and for things, right? For all the nouns. So this says, I am a grocery worker. Grocery worker. So a grocery worker can do what this man is doing here. He's a cashier. He is checking out the customer, right? She's going to pay him money so that she can take that food home with him. But there's other people at the grocery store that help, like the people who put all the food on the shelf. Isn't that helpful? Yeah. So later I'm going to color this picture. Right now, let's write this sentence. I am a grocery worker. I am a grocery worker. And I appreciate the grocery workers because it would take me way too long to go to all the farms for the food that I want to buy at the grocery store. Okay? Thanks for doing that with me. I'm excited to color this later. I'm going to put that to the side because did you guys get that pencil and paper I told you about? You did, and it's ready? It's in front of you? You're holding the pencil? Fantastic. Because my very good friend, Mr. Steve, is here today, and he's going to show us some really cool things to draw. Hello, Mr. Steve. Welcome.
Hello, Miss Kendra. How are you today?
I'm very good. Thank you. What are you going to be showing us today?
I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw today.
Yes.
I think that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Thanks for doing that. Let's go sit down. Let's do it now.
Let's do it. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a flower. Not just any flower. Today we're going to be drawing a rose.
Me too. I'm going to try with you guys. Is that okay? Cool.
Now, the rose is my favorite flower. We have a bunch in our backyard. How do we spell rose? R O S and E. Rose. Cool. Let's start drawing the rose then. So to make a rose, we're going to start with a curved line, kind of like a C. And from that curved line, we're going to draw a backward C. And then we're just going to keep drawing that same shape coming away from the center.
Whoa, mine doesn't look like a flower. Are you sure it's a flower? Is this the stem?
This is the body. And what we're doing right now is creating layers. It's gonna, the more we add to it, the more it'll look like a rose.
The petals?
The petals.
Ah,
exactly.
You guys know petals.
We're making petals. Another curve. Another curve. And these can be flowing. There's no rules here with drawing.
I messed up. Is that okay that mine is like a squiggly?
That's totally cool. That is detail. That's what I like to call detail.
Maybe I'm thinking that not all roses are exactly perfect, right? So some are wiggly. That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay.
Wow. We can make it really big.
We can make a huge rose. Once we have a bunch of petals, we're gonna draw a U, kind of like a cup, to make the body of the rose. We're gonna draw a line down the side over here to kind of show that that's where the petal connects. And at the bottom of the petal, or the bulb,
the sepals.
Yeah. A few little triangles. From the sepals, we're going to draw one huge line to just go down, and then another huge line that'll go down. And that's the stem. Some roses actually have leaves on the stem. So to draw that, we're going to do a line out from the stem and kind of a raindrop shape. To make the leaves. And there we have a rose.
Fantastic. Awesome rose. And don't forget, you guys, we can color our roses and maybe we can give them to someone really special to us. That sounds pretty good? Awesome. All right, you guys have a really great day and I'll see you tomorrow.